Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of African Block Say. You're watching MinaTV. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Feeling
Awesome.
great.
Yes.
And you guys look amazing.
Thank you, Charlie.
Good.
I love your glasses.
Thank you so much. What inspired your look today? You look dope.
Really? Oh, thank you.
She just wanted to look sexy.
Thank you. Yeah, right?
Little sexiness doesn't hurt.
Right.
But speaking about sexiness and stuff like that, you know, there's always that saying that there's no enough black good men out there to for marriage and stuff like that. This show today is about eligible bachelors in Africa. So we're about to start a countdown. 20 most eligible bachelors in Africa. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited.
All right, so number 1 on the list will be
Trevor Noah.
You guys know that's my future husband.
Yes.
Wait,
Might
is that
be his
him?
first
He's got a
wife.
boyfriend.
Yes, look at him.
No, that's not him.
That's
That
Trevor
is
Noah.
Trevor Noah. Look
He
how
looks
hot
so
he
different.
is.
He looks like an R&B star right there.
He is. My
I
baby
know.
is
It looks like
everything.
Neo. You
No,
know,
he
Neo
really
kinda
does look
does.
different.
It looks
My
like Neo
baby
right
The
is
now.
reason I
everything.
chose this photo is because he does look different. You know, we always used to seeing him in a suit.
Yeah.
But he looked really relaxed here. But the reason that I chose him as number 1 is not only he's dating a girl, but we're using African definitions. You are eligible until you are married.
Yes.
Right.
I don't
Yes,
care
yes.
if you're dating someone for 6 years like he is.
Right.
Ladies, he is free.
Don't tell him that's my man. He's mine.
He just bought a
I'm coming for you, Trevor.
$9.7 billion
We spoke about
house
that, yes, in the other
in
episode.
Manhattan. He's on the Daily Show. This dude got money, and he's intelligent and charismatic, and he's eligible.
Yeah.
Nice,
Of course he
nice,
is.
nice.
That's what I like about him. You know, it's not about the looks or the money with me. It's all about the brain. You know, a man that can stimulate my mind, and he does it for me. He's like intelligent and funny at the same time.
You know what I want to know? I want to see him in the jeans and a t-shirt. Because yes, the look
does.
that
He
always
only
goes
does that for me, Charlie.
The
only
look,
for me.
the look that he goes for is like the suit and everything
very
like that.
corporate.
But I would like to see him in like in a V-neck and a T.
He does
you
that
know,
actually
jeans.
in
He
his
does.
stand-up comedy shows, the one he does in South Africa. He doesn't dress so seriously.
Don't lie to the people. He
For real.
only does that for me in
don't
a
want it. For
$9.7 million apartment.
You
I
know.
don't want to see him in a jeans and t-shirt. I want to see him in a white wet shirt. You know, I want to see what's under the clothes.
She wants me to, fight her. You know what I mean? Like trying to see my man all wet. No. He's all
You
mine.
could just do it for her, maybe on Snapchat.
No,
you know?
I don't
Thank you.
share.
What are friends for?
I don't share.
You're
share.
not a real friend.
Of course I'm a real friend, but he's all mine. Look at all of that.
at this
No, but
So who's number 2 on the
but
list?
he's definitely needs to be on the list for that. Number 2 on the list will be EL.
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah,
the
the
Ghanaian
EL
rapper.
EL the guy.
Oh.
He is
He's
handsome.
serving fish in this picture, and what I mean by fish is everything is like on point.
He
You
is
know.
very
Yes.
handsome, and he's tall. He's probably like 6'5" or something. I mean,
And-
he's very tall.
and by
He's that tall?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's very tall.
Wow.
Is EL Ewe? Is he an Ewe guy?
I'm not sure, but I know he's tall and he's handsome. That's all I know.
Ewe is one of the tribes in Ghana, and if he
Are you
is,
sure he's not gone? Because he raps
You
a lot
said
of
he's
he
Ghana.
raps a
6'5".
lot in Ghana, but also he did a song in Ewe.
Oh, so maybe he is Ewe.
He's very tall,
He's
so
6'5",
the girls
right?
out there, if you like a tall,
I don't know the exact
skinny,
inches, but he's very tall.
He's,
Very tall.
and
He should be
I
playing
love his
basketball.
style. His style is very dope.
Yeah,
he's
very clean cut.
clean cut. He can be clean cut. He can be also very retro, which I like. He's serving it. Why is he single? I don't understand. Why is he not married? I don't
Honestly,
understand.
I think some of these people just like to dibble and dabble. If I was a rapper, I wouldn't be married. Do you know how many girls would be after me? Are you serious?
but he's still in his prime.
But it's
though.
not all about that. Sometimes
He's
you need,
young,
You need
he's-
I
something.
think it is.
Is it?
He's
So,
young.
so I just want to put in there that we're not doing the list as in like rating who's the hottest.
No,
we're just
not at
giving
all.
20
Well, we could have
hot
that discussion.
The reason-
eligible bachelors,
Yes, the
right?
reason we're doing that, we want to put them on the spotlight. So girls out there, if you don't be scared to hit the DMs. You never know. You will never know.
That's
we,
true.
Yeah,
Just
we
slide in the DM like, hi,
unless-
yeah, how you doing,
yeah,
baby?
we shedding the light on them to let you know that listen, not all black successful men, are in jail or
Yes.
there are some people
I like
out there.
that.
No, there are some people out there
I
that,
like that.
are eligible and
So who's number 3?
Who's number 3 on the list?
Number 3 is the popular Don Durbushi.
Oh.
You know
okay.
him?
No.
Don Jazzy.
Jazzy?
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, because I said Don Durbushi?
I didn't know his
you know,
full name.
You know, the funny thing about Don Jazzy is that he has so much swag.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting, it's so entertaining.
I'm surprised he's not married, because I mean,
I don't know about
he's
so
a
much
legend.
swag. I don't know,
He
you
does,
dragging
he
it.
does.
He has swag, but
he has so much
He's a-
swag.
he's a
Don Jazzy is
legend.
somebody you don't get to see on suits a lot.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
he wears
That's
the
true.
t-shirt, the
Jewelry.
jeans, the expensive shoes and all that. But trust me, he smells good.
Wait, you smelled him before?
No, not that way. Hey.
So how you know he smells
Because
good?
I've been this close to him, like
Buddy.
in Lagos.
Sounded strange. Sounded strange.
All right, so he smells good. All right, what's next? Why does it make him, eligible bachelor? Why should girls go for him?
Well,
Girls go for him because he's single, he's rich,
And
he's
smells good.
successful.
but you know what? He's also
He
a
smells
very,
good.
and he's also a very
I'm
good.
not ashamed to say that.
Let's not say
I mean,
this is
I've
the
pa- I've
man
walked past
behind.
Don Jazzy.
But this is the man behind like Debange. Like around the time Debange had Oliver
That's
Twist.
true.
Let's not like this is a very intelligent businessman. Like he's. I don't want to say underrated, but like I mean,
it's not.
this is like the Birdman of Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
know what I mean?
That's actually a great
Thank you.
that's
Yeah,
great.
because Birdman might not be in the news every single day. He's not that out there, but Birdman is behind a lot of hits and a lot of successful artists.
Artists.
Absolutely
Just
true.
like this
Don
guy as well,
Jazzy.
Don Jazzy. I've never met him, never seen him in person, but
have to.
he is successful. I'm
He's
I'm
so
actually surprised he's
interesting.
not married.
He's funny, he's interesting, he's
Because I
humble.
would guess he's also a bit older because he's been around
he's
for
in
a
the
while.
He's in the mid-30s right
The
now.
reason that these three men are not married is because there's so many girls around the world just throwing it at them.
I
hard.
get.
It's hard.
So
It's
since
hard.
we are on the topic of music and rappers, let's dig into the next, which is going to be number 4, and that's going to be techno.
Okay.
Techno, the artist, yes,
Techno
techno.
is young though for
like-
marriage.
is he
So
21?
I'm not.
How old is
but-
Techno?
He's
He's in
24.
the
No, he's
20s.
24.
He cannot be
24.
21.
He's
Come on,
24.
24. You know what? I am. Let's not get into that too young, because our parents got married at like 18, 19.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
can't be too
Some
young
of
for
them.
marriage.
Yeah, but we're not in the
I mean,
1600s.
I mean, yeah, but you can't be too young for marriage. You can't be. But he's single because he's not married yet, and
Yeah.
he's very successful. Pana. I mean, I had Jamaican friends, white friends. I had Asian friends singing Pana.
If you have to guess, what do you think his type is of woman
Victims.
will be?
He likes-
And
I
please
think-
don't
I
say
think he
yourself.
likes- I think he
But
likes-
no,
No,
you can't
no.
have them all.
I don't want techno.
Okay.
Trevor Noah is my man. Like, let me look in the camera
Okay,
and say it.
okay.
Techno Noah is my future husband.
Did I just hear Techno Noah just now?
No. I
Look
did,
at
I
this girl.
missed
She's
that.
combining
No,
them. Trevor Noah.
Trevor
Trevor
Noah.
So Trevor Noah is your type.
is my type.
So
Techno, I would pass
so
Techno
Techno
to
hit
Ivy.
you up right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey,
I
how
think
you
you're pretty
doing?
fun.
I'll be like, how you doing, Techno? What's up?
And he
But
says
I'm-
he
Can
wants
we
to
go
take
out
you out.
for drinks?
You would go on a date with him.
I
Don't
mean,
lie.
go on
okay,
a date
okay,
with him. Exactly.
Why you guys putting me on the spot? Okay, going. If somebody hits you up and says, "Let's go for a drink," it doesn't mean it's a date. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but you
mean
don't
that-
want to
maybe
also
he
waste
wants
your
me to
time.
style. Okay,
Wait,
but
hold
maybe
on.
he wants me to style him.
Hold on,
Maybe he
no,
wants me
no.
to do
No,
makeup for him.
no.
Really?
Video.
Want you to style him.
He doesn't
Girl,
want your
bye.
style.
Girl, bye. Listen.
Okay, Trevor Noah is my future husband. Techno is amazing. He's
Then
very
who's Techno
talented.
Noah?
Trevor Noah. I
You
didn't
said
say
Techno
techno.
Noah.
You did
no,
say
I
Techno
did
Noah.
not.
All right,
I
so
heard
my
you.
question to you was, right, if somebody hits you up, I don't care who it is, and you don't have a physical attraction to the person, you're not going to be like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you. Why? Are you hungry? Are you going on a date just to eat? I'm saying if he hits you up and you just said he's not your type, why would you still go on a date with him?
Why would I not go on it? Like,
Wait. I have a question
Wait.
for you. If he's not your type, why is he on your list?
Yeah.
You have something for him.
Okay, but I'm not. We didn't create this list because of that I have something for someone. She put my husband on the list. It's fine. We created a list for our viewers for them to know the 20 eligible bachelors, successful bachelors in Africa.
That's
That's
true.
it.
Okay.
So, I mean, just because I put him on the list doesn't mean that I'm into him. And you guys are gonna make me sound bad. You guys are gonna make. You don't know if Techno's
No,
gonna
it's all
watch
good.
this.
No, it's all
I'm not
good.
saying there's anything wrong with
So
Techno.
what
I'm
would
just
you
saying
think-
Trevor
what would
Noah
you
is my
think-
husband.
His type of girl will be.
I think
Just
like
guess
she
by
said
guessing.
that I think he
Thickums.
looks like that he would like thick girls.
Okay.
That's what I think. I
Alright.
think, but I don't know. I don't
Just
know who his
for the
girlfriend. I don't know
record,
anyone
Techno
he's dating.
likes light-skinned girls.
Oh,
Okay, I mean he is light skinned, so I mean
His exes and
Have all
up to
been
now,
light-skinned?
they've all been light.
Have they been thick?
No.
oh, okay. I don't know. Techno's gonna be number 4 on the list.
Who's
so
number
who's number
5?
5? Yep.
Number 5 is Nick. I'm gonna mispronounce it. Mutama.
You need my
Mutumu?
help?
I think it's
Mutuma.
Mutuma.
There it is.
Mutuma.
Nick
You know what?
Mutuma.
It's not even Mutuma. It's Nick Mutuma. That's how
That's
the African would
true,
say
you're
Mutama.
right.
Nick
Mutuma.
Mutama. Yeah,
Who's
with
this
the
guy? I don't know who this guy
Oh
is.
my
So-
God! What?
You don't?
Okay, let me tell you about
Okay.
him. The first time I saw him, this sexy man.
Where's he from?
He is from Kenya.
Kenya.
Oh.
Okay.
So I was watching MTV Sugar, and actually it was the episode Lupita was on. I was watching Lupita before she was famous. Anything to do with this.
She was-
That's good.
But I was watching him on MTV Sugar. Like, he's an actor, he's a TV presenter. He's like, he's youngish. So like, honestly, I enjoy watching him. He's hot. I just
I
wanted
think
to
he
add him
does
on
one.
here.
He does one program that takes him around Africa. It's like a tour.
Yeah.
He shows you about the beauty of those places, their culture, and everything about their fashion.
That's
So I love
excellent.
that.
Around
Yeah.
Africa, the
That's
whole of
excellent
Africa.
because
Exactly.
Africa is really beautiful, and it's unfortunate that people don't really get to see much of what it's really like to live in Africa and all the
Exactly.
amazing things that we have. So that sounds
But I
like
think
a
I
great
noticed
show.
something about Kenyans. Kenyans are very beautiful, right?
Yeah, they are.
Both the
Yeah.
men and the women.
Yeah.
And he's from Kenya, right?
Yeah, he's Kenyan.
Yeah.
Wow.
So who's gonna be number 6 on our list?
Number 6 on the list is none other than John DeMello.
Okay.
And I'm really sad to report this because when I was, researching on John DeMello, I still don't believe why he's not married.
I thought he was married.
I thought he
Right?
was
Did he
married
get
as
divorced?
well because he seems to be in the industry for a long time now.
right?
He was born 1984. I don't know how old that is. You could do the math. But
He was born 1984. That's a
84.
lie. That's a lie.
You think so?
It can be 1984.
Look at his
because
face.
Can we forget about his age now and just move on?
No, because
1984
because-
would make him 32. He is not
you
32.
think he's not 32?
No way. This guy gotta
He's
be
been
like
around.
38.
My parents been watching him. He grew up with my parents. He's as old as my parents are. This is a
Yeah,
lie.
but he's on the list because he's not married. He has a lot of female friends in the industry.
Does he have a lot of babies?
Yeah, I know he's friends with he's like very good friends with Yvonne Nelson, I think.
Like
yeah.
he's friends with a lot of females.
There was
I
a
think,
time I thought they
I
were
think that's
dating.
why the females don't take him seriously because he's very, very friendly,
Oh.
and nobody.
He gets friend-zoned.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like that's what the problem is.
That's what you
He
mean.
gets friend zoned a
I thought you
lot.
meant friendly as in, he was having relations with all these women.
No.
No, just friends.
just
Like 'cause every
friends.
time he get linked to a girl in the industry, he's always like, no, we're just
That's my
friends
friend, yeah.
or stuff like
But
that.
let's talk a little bit about his accomplishments. He's a Ghanaian actor.
Yeah.
He's hosted a lot of award shows,
Yes.
and he's internationally known.
Very,
He's one
very
of the
known.
very
That's
popular
true.
ones. Yeah.
So yeah, he's on the list. So girls,
Slide in the
Slide in
DM.
the DM.
So
It
who's
goes
number
down
7?
in the DM.
It really does, right? Number
Speaking
7.
of DMs, the next person, which is number 7, gets a lot of DMs.
who's
that?
that?
Uti Nwachukwu. He's from Nigeria. He's very successful. He won the Big Brother Africa 2010.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So I was at an event in
If
Ghana.
you want to talk to him, go to his DM.
No,
He's gonna
I
read
met
it.
him.
He's so humble. He
He's
reads
thirsty.
every-
No.
He gets about 200 DMs a day.
Looking
he reads
at
all
it-
of them.
Do you know?
See, buddy, have you ever
The
DM'd
thirst
him?
is real.
I
No,
know him
this is
personally.
this is so strange. So I was at the launch
He's so
of
humble.
Bel Air in Ghana at the
Yeah.
Kempinski. It was a private event, and he was there. We were next to each other. He was talking to me and everything, and I had no idea who he was.
You see?
He was very nice. I didn't know he won.
He's
the-
like, there was
all
a
the girls
clip
were
of
all over him.
Yeah, there was a clip of Jay-Z in a train, and a lady was like, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm Sean Carter." That's Uti for you. Uti is so humble. He can get
Yeah,
on
I
the
didn't
train. He can
know.
get on the bus.
Yeah, me too.
He's so successful.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah,
now
he
in
was
Nollywood. He's so
really
big in
nice.
Nollywood now.
He
He's
was
out of
he was
movie.
really nice. I remember. He was
Uti,
very
and the name
nice.
again is what?
Uti
Uti,
Nwachukwu.
yeah,
So you can
yeah.
help me tell the ladies to just go in the
No,
DM.
they don't know. It's fine.
Charlie, the ultimate hater.
I'm not a hater.
Just go into his DM. Trust me, he's gonna read it.
Yeah, he was very nice, very
Yeah.
nice. So since we're in Nigeria, let's get into number 8,
Who's number
which
8?
is gonna be no other than Starboy.
Wizkid. Wizkid has been, a hot topic for us because we've really been talking about him lately.
Right.
He is the number 1 pop star out of Africa. I mean,
Exactly.
we gotta
He's
talk
so
about him.
great. That's the thing I don't understand about some of these people on the list. If you were so great and successful, why are you not married? I don't understand.
Sometimes
He has a
marriage
kid,
can be
though. I think he has
distraction.
two
He has
kids.
2 kids.
Yeah.
But sometimes marriage, I'm not saying all the time. Sometimes it can be a distraction.
That's what
you
T.I.
know?
said, and it got him into a lot of trouble. The distraction thing about I don't understand. It's supposed to help you build.
Yeah, but like put
you know?
someone like Wizkid. Wizkid was doing an American tour. Then from that, he went to do an Europe tour, and then he went to do an African tour. It's like even if he was married,
You
like
still can get a wife behind you, and the wife will
kids
support
fit
you
in?
through it all.
You're absolutely right, brother. I'm not disagreeing with that. You know, I'm all for marriage here. You know, I always say I think all the young artists should get married. But I'm just saying that one of the reasons that it could be is, you're on the road so much. If your wife has a kid, sometimes it can be unstable. You know, you can't,
Yeah.
when the kid is a baby, you can have them on tour with you, but after 2, when they have to go to school, dad is not
It's
really
hard.
there. So maybe some of them are waiting a little bit to be more established, make more money, and take a break and just kind of, you know, maybe produce, do more of what like Don Jazzy does. Like Don Jazzy doesn't have to travel all over and
some
stuff.
of them don't want to get married.
I think Wizkid doesn't want to get married.
Maybe.
He got 2 babies.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because
It
if
doesn't
Don
mean
Jazzy,
that. We don't know if those girls got pregnant on purpose. We don't know. We don't
What do
know.
you mean pregnant on purpose? I don't
Hello?
understand.
You
No,
know
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
they
just
do it.
What does that
saying.
mean?
Okay, I mean, I'm just.
Why did he have sex on purpose?
What?
No, I'm not saying. I'm not
And now somebody
saying
gets
that.
pregnant on
Wait,
purpose.
I'm not
If I have
saying
sex
that.
with Wizkid, I'll take out the condom if I was a
Oh,
girl.
wait, hold on. All right, this is getting.
Sometimes smells good.
Yo, I
This
just.
guy smells good.
Wait, did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't say anything wrong.
Team money. Well, I don't know what's going on here.
Did I say something wrong?
First of all, somebody smells good. Second of all,
I'm not sorry
so
about
DM
that.
always will reply in a
Yeah,
DM. And then now, if you had sex with Wizkid,
If I was a
Hey,
girl,
hey,
I said
no,
if
no,
I
no.
was a
You have to
girl.
listen
I
to when
say
he
that?
talks.
No, he said if he was a girl, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
I'm
Please,
so sorry. I missed
Ivy,
that.
can you please check what's in that cup? Yes, we don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's
But
happening
anyways,
here.
we are still. If you're watching, we're still on eligible bachelors in Africa. Who do we have next on the list?
Okay. This guy is my favorite. I saw him in a movie. He's from Sierra Leone.
Ooh,
His
Sierra Leone
name-
guys are hot.
I know.
And I heard they got the.
Oh, well, this
Really?
guy certainly does.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never dated one, but I hear they have the.
You hear a lot of stuff.
I'm a girl. I got a lot
You
of
hear a
female
lot of
friends.
stuff.
I'm just saying.
All right.
This don't
guy
be mad
is-
because they
No,
say
I'm
the
just
thin
saying.
is more than Ghanaian guys.
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't know,
I thought
but
everybody
All right, back to number 9.
So number 9, Adonis O'Holy, which is clearly a stage name. But
oh,
let's
that name you run.
Woo!
Oh, holy.
Woo! So
Jehovah, what's this?
not only, let me tell
Is
you,
that the only picture you got?
All right,
this
tell
is
us
the only
why.
picture
Tell
I
us
had.
why.
Wait,
feel
did
like
you see something dripping? Oh!
it's enough. This picture is enough. Let me tell you about
I'm
this
not
guy.
messing with y'all. All right, go.
Let me tell you about
Go
this
You
ahead.
guys are killing me today.
This guy.
Let's
Take a moment of silence.
You need a break. You need to take a break and drink some water.
Moment of silence. Moment of
We need
silence.
more
of
water on
silence.
set.
Moment of
Thirsty.
silence.
Let me drink some water.
Sure. Look at that.
Moment
Alright.
of silence.
Are we really taking a moment of silence? Oh my gosh. All right, let's
Okay.
move on.
You see what I said that they said Sierra Leone guys got the. You see right there, right?
know.
But are you sure they only
But this is a
said,
photo
or
shoot. They
you
do all
have an
kind of
experience?
I've
Oh,
never
this
experienced
guy-
it, but
Let me tell you, this guy, not only can he just look amazing, he's also a poet, so he can read. Right?
Okay, we're talking about beauty with braids
He's a
now.
beauty
BB, right?
Exactly. He was discovered because somebody was stealing his photos. So he was a footballer. He got injured.
a soccer player.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
soccer player. So he got injured, and then he was online because he was online all the time. And then he found that somebody on MySpace was stealing his photos, and they're like, so he's like, well, if this person's using my photos, maybe I should become a model. And then he became a model, and then he's also pushing poetry. He's also a songwriter, whatever. Look at this
Wait,
photo.
but why is a guy like this single? I don't get it. Like,
That's
what's
why
happening?
he's single.
I think that's why he's single. Look at him.
All right,
That's
so
a lot.
I hope you guys are all quenched your thirst.
Can
But
we
we're gonna,
just leave this picture for our number 10?
no, we cannot. You know why we can't do
Why?
that? Because we have to move on to number
No,
11
no,
on
no,
the
no,
list.
no.
Number
We're
11
moving
on the
to
list
number
is
10.
not
No.
a. Hold on.
Next is number 10.
Number 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Because y'all
But
confusing
can
me
we
now.
leave I
We're
know.
on
He
number-
makes me confused.
Yes, I was looking at that picture. I'm confused.
All right, so let's move on to number 10 on the
Can we leave
list.
this picture up for number 10?
No,
Oh
we
my
have to move
God.
on. We have to move on. All right, so number 10 on the list is not a model, but what he is he's very talented, songwriter, musician, and he goes by Bisa Kade, the name Bisa Kade. Have you guys heard Mansa?
Oh, he's the one who sang that
He's the
song?
one that sang that song, Mansa.
Wow.
He's from Ghana.
Wow.
I met him, very short.
Maybe that's
No,
why he's
no, shout out to all the short people, but I'm saying
Wait, how short? Like
he's
5'2"?
short. I'm taller than him.
Woo!
Yes. So,
I wonder
but
if that's why he's still single.
no,
I'm just
no,
I'm just saying.
there's some young ladies out there that
Wow.
that like tall and stuff like that. But
So there's some ladies that like.
no, but
short
his
guys.
confidence is tall.
But do you know what I mean?
You know.
This guy is so talented
looks
so
that his
humble.
talent.
Swag.
You know what they say? Big things come in small packages.
That's
He
true.
is the definition of that. I mean, Mansa was a hit for like 2 years straight. I mean, it was a
Not
global
every
hit.
big thing
now-
comes in small package. The Sierra Leone guy, there was nothing small about that package. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
not,
I'm just
not
saying. I'm
only
just
that,
saying.
no, not only that, and if you watch a lot of the Ghana movies, he writes most of the soundtracks for the movies. So he's
also
really
a sound
And can
engineer.
I
Yes.
say
Sound
something?
engineer.
I was at the Ghana Music Awards, I think 2015 or 2016. I'm not sure because I went both years. But one of those years, listen, when this guy came on stage, the
He
whole
can
place
perform.
stood up. The
Wow. He
can
performance,
perform.
I mean, you don't even realize that he's a little guy because when he performs, he's like a mountain.
But you know what he said? Though recently, he did an interview and he said that the reason why he doesn't really.
short.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I thought you were
Hold
telling
on,
me the
don't
reason
come
why
for me,
he's
sir.
short. I'm
But
sorry.
he said the reason why he's not married. It's not because he's short, but it's because that they always link him to other artists in the game, like Becca, like Ifia.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for him to even date because every
I believe
time,
that.
because every time she approaches someone, they always like, wait,
They already think
aren't you
that he's
dating
dating
Becca,
someone.
Becca
But you know,
or
I wanted to
whoever?
talk about that. That's one of the problems these eligible bachelors have
I
because
haven't,
they're
yeah.
so good, so successful, and everybody desires them, and nobody want to believe they're single. Even when they want somebody, that person is gonna say, "You can't be single. You look too
Yeah.
good to be single."
It's
So
true.
actually a really
it's a
good
problem.
point. That
So
is the
ladies, if you're out there, if you're looking for a humble guy, talented, and you don't mind that he's
And this
short,
guy has money.
Lisa is the guy for
This
you.
guy has money. Don't say it like that. I love my
that
short
was not-
people.
you shady. I have to
That-
say
I
like
love
that.
my short people.
But we're gonna move on to number 11. Who do we have on the
Number
on the
11
list?
is the popular Jim Ike.
Ooh,
You know Jim
another,
Ike?
another
Yeah,
guy
he
that
used
have
to
been.
date Nadia Wari, right? Or am I wrong?
At some point there was
Yeah.
a rumor about
There was-
Nadia, Jenny, a whole lot of them, in the past. But
This guy looks so
Have
old.
you guys watched
Oh my God.
$1 the movie?
what did you just say?
He looks so old.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No, this is a nice photo. You guys, you didn't choose the appropriate photo of his face.
No,
In
like
this
Jim,
photo,
this another Jim Ike is very talented. One of my
What does he
favorite.
do? He's an
He's an
actor?
actor from Nigeria.
He's won a lot
One of
of
my
awards.
favorite movies from him is $1. I don't know if you guys have watched it. If you haven't, please go out and watch it.
I haven't watched it.
Listen, let me tell you, you're gonna laugh from the beginning
To the
end.
end.
Jim
He
Ike
played
is
a gangster.
very
He played
good.
an American gangster.
Oh, that
really
has to
good.
be funny then.
It's so funny. But why is he sick? Why is he not
there's one
married?
successful
sure
movie,
he's not married and
Flight
divorced?
to Abuja. There's a movie he added, the first flight to Abuja.
Yeah.
That movie was.
I mean,
really, really
I heard of
talented.
him when he
And
used to
all
date
over the
Nadia.
world.
Are you sure that he's not divorced? Because I feel like he looked.
He's married and divorced,
He's
right?
married and divorced a couple of times. Look how old he is.
He's
Look
not,
at
he's
how-
not. He's not the oldest. Come on now, you're making it sound like he's 50 years. Come on,
He's
this is
been
Jim
around
Ike.
for a long time.
I
He's
mean,
not
but
that old.
he doesn't look
you
old.
sure?
I don't think he
I
does
mean-
look
Mike is
old.
79,
No.
1979. He's not that old. Do the math.
He
Like they
can't
say.
be 1979.
Really?
Well, he might be because Nadia's about 32, 33. So he he might
So
be.
he's not that
He
old
might be.
anyways. He's not the oldest
He's
on the
got to
list.
be under 36.
He really
And
looks
that's
old.
not
Between
too old.
36 and 30.
That's Don Jazz's
I
age.
think this picture just doesn't do justice for him.
I've
you
seen
know,
better
it's
photos
just
of
the
him.
wrong photo.
Yeah.
That's it. We should have just used a better photo. So since we're on Nigerians, our next bachelor is going to be on the list is the one and only David O.
Okay.
AKA, what's any other names that we have for the Atlanta
Davido.
boy? You know, you like to call him. What do you call him? You have a name for him.
I was thinking, I was like, is this DeVito?
Yeah,
on,
but
Babalo.
she said David O.
Yes, that's what. That's
So
what
I
you
was
call
like,
him.
who?
Oh,
but yeah,
did I say it wrong? It's not Davido.
No,
Davido.
No,
Davido.
however you want to say, honey.
Okay, Davido. Now, as we know, not only is he single and eligible, but he also comes from, I mean, a billionaire family in Nigeria, I believe, right?
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he came out.
My eyes were
Yeah.
He came out. He's like the total opposite of Wizkid. Wizkid grew up poor.
Oh, can we not
but-
bring up Wizkid
No.
every time we talk about Davido?
No, we are gonna bring up Wizkid every time we talk about
let's
Davido.
let Davido have his shine of being a single,
That's true.
eligible
Let him have his
bachelor.
moment. All right, go ahead.
Let's let him have his moment.
All right.
So he comes from
That's why it's
a
called
very
ABS.
okay. No
Anything goes.
All right,
okay,
go.
okay. He comes from a very, very successful family.
did not know
That's
that.
number one. Number two, he's a very successful singer. I believe he signed to Sony, which he signed to Sony recently.
Yeah, I saw
He's
that.
from Atlanta. He went to high school in Atlanta. He's Nigerian, but he actually went to high school in Atlanta. I mean, not only is he handsome, he's young, he has money, he's
International.
talented, he's known globally. This guy flies on private jets. So ladies, you know,
So
do what you gotta do.
based on his
But-
music videos, who do you think his type is?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I know he used to date a Guinean model from New York, a very beautiful, tall, skinny girl. She wasn't even thick. I mean, she was just stunningly. Yes, she was just
I don't
stunningly.
know if they were dating.
No, that was his girlfriend. I saw Davido.
I know her. I don't think they were dating.
They weren't dating. She was Davido's girlfriend. Davido posted. That's what gave her the start of her career. I mean, I don't think she was modeling before Davido.
Shout out to Ink My Africa.
Yeah,
If you want to talk about the types of these guys, you should go look at their baby mamas. Like, why did they get
No,
those
but
people
you can
pregnant?
always judge it like that because
Yeah.
people, baby mothers.
Some of them, that's what I'm saying. Like, it means they can do anything.
Yeah.
They don't really have
Alright,
types.
so shout out
I
to
mean,
Davido,
we all
Davido.
know that guys, think with the, say.
No, I don't know. What do you mean? Think with what? Say it again.
Most guys think with their.
Their
we all
what?
know.
What is that?
What do you mean
The
by that?
thing that they say that the Sierra Leonean guys have bigger than the Ghana guys.
So that's what we think with. They
I
think
can't.
with most guys.
Most guys, they
The
think
same
with the.
thing you think with.
Who?
You,
You.
T-Money.
You gotta be kidding me.
So
No,
come on,
no.
we know you number one at shower. Come on, T-Money.
All right, so let's. I
So
can't.
you can't compare that, but yeah, shout out to Davido from Nigeria, single eligible
Nice,
bachelor.
awesome. Can we move on to the next on the list? Who do we have next?
Next on the list is Femi Oguns. I'm terrible.
All the people you've listed, they have strong names.
Have you noticed
That's
that?
a strong
name.
Okay, but do we realize that Ivy is our strong, powerful, intelligent
You're right.
Nigerian
She
sister
goes
here?
there. She goes
so
there.
She gotta represent.
She goes
you know
there.
what I mean?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
look, I
Thank
love
you.
my Nigerians with a strong name because 9 times out of 10, when they have that strong name, they have a strong personality, strong bank account, strong education to back that up.
And
Let me
So
tell you.
fair.
So I love that.
You didn't
I
say
don't know.
that.
I don't know. I don't
All right,
know.
so
You didn't
why,
say that.
why,
I
why
don't
is
know.
he on the
I
list?
never dated a Nigerian. I don't know. Is that what it is?
Strong.
I gotta find out from one of your things that you have, your little girlfriend. If your
Hey, don't spoil my market
it's
here.
strong.
Please. I should be on that list.
Oh, T Money has a lot of girlfriends, but he doesn't
believe
mind.
it.
He has a lot of money.
She says she believed that.
Yeah,
You see, that's
but
the same thing we're
T-Money
talking
has a
about.
lot of money.
When you're successful, you eligible, everybody believes that you have a lot of
Oh, I
girlfriends.
just said this swell up, Hey, Charlie.
Wait, am I not successful? Look at me now. Look at
Talking
me.
about swelling heads.
Uh-uh.
This guy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that was not a good transition.
But why is he on the list?
The reason I chose him is because he's actually done a lot for Black and African actors, like across Europe. Like,
Does he live in? Where does he live?
he lives in London. I'm sorry, he's
Okay.
Nigerian, but he lives in London, and he's done a lot. Like, he has founded a school of acting, and that's focusing on Black actors and getting them more into movies. He also was. What is that guy? John Batanglo, like Nigerian guy who was Star Trek, Star
know that
Wars.
one.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know.
He
I know who you're talking.
during the speech of acceptance, because he won an award for that Star Trek role. He thanked this guy. He thanked Femi, and so Femi has done a lot for Black actors.
Wow.
He's done even Black Panther. You know, everybody knows Marvel Black Panther's coming out. Like,
and I can't
it's-
wait for that to come
Oh
out.
my gosh, I
Yeah.
can't wait. A lot of the Black actors that are in that movie came from him.
But you see, there's something going on in Hollywood right now. I mean, this is a little sidetracked, but I'll just mention it, that the American Black actors are complaining that the British Black actors are taking their roles.
Well.
It could be because of Femi. Maybe Femi is really...
I believe
Yeah,
that.
you know,
and,
like
and
the
British
Femi
people are going to
acting.
come with
Idris
it.
Elba,
You know,
Yeah.
and again,
and others.
this is what I'm talking about with my Nigerians with a strong name. My Nigerians with a strong name, doing strong things, doing big things, and representing for African people. So we got to give him a round of applause
Exactly.
for that. That's
And
amazing.
He is doing amazing, and also he was also in 2014. The Queen of England gave him an award for his work.
Nice.
Standing
He's been
ovation,
recognized.
standing ovation
Yeah.
for that. That at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. One Africa, empowering each other and making each other better.
And
So-
putting us on the map.
On the
right?
map, yes. So,
So that's
I
amazing.
mean, that's amazing. I'm
So
so
who's
glad
number
you put him on
14?
the list. You know, it's not all about the entertainers.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. Who's number 14?
The number 14 on the list will be none other than Papi Kojo. So Papi Kojo is gonna be on our
pick.
list.
Yes.
whoa,
Whoa.
He's not
Swag
married.
boy.
I know
He's
him.
not married.
Swag.
There was rumors, saying that he was bisexual. I don't know if it's true.
That is very incorrect.
Okay.
That is
based
very,
on-
How do you
very,
know
very.
that?
Because I know him personally. I've met him before. I was on a TV show with him.
Okay.
We
Okay.
filmed a TV show together in Africa, a TV series. I was on set with him every day, and there's
And
nothing gay about
his
him.
life in and out.
Exactly.
There's nothing
Yeah,
gay.
sleeping.
I mean, no,
It's
but
not-
my
nobody-
gaydar is very strong, and there's nothing
we
gay
said,
about
we
him.
said sexually fluid. He's, you know.
Well, their sexuality is not our problem. So
No, it
he's
is the
single
problem. If
right
we're
now.
talking about why is he not married, and yeah, it's probably people want to know. But based on, you know, sources are saying that's what they're saying, that he might be bisexual.
Really?
All right, so he's hip hop artist in Ghana. He won an award for best hip hop song, Gorilla No. That song.
Yeah, he's won awards in Ghana, South Africa.
Yeah.
He's lived in Italy.
Yeah.
So he's an European boy. He has fans all over the world.
His swag is different. He's Ghanaian. His swag is different. His style. So he really jumps out on
and you see what you said about the gay rumors is my opinion. I'm gonna say what I think, and I think because I've met him in person and I've been on set with him for 3 months. I mean, I can say this is that with Africans sometimes when someone acts a certain way, dresses a certain way, or they're different, they're not the normal African norm. People are gonna say things about him, but. What I love most about Papi Kojo is that he influenced the whole generation of Ghanaians to be bold and to be able to be different. I mean, he brought the skinny pants, long t-shirt, you know.
Yeah.
When he came out, you had a whole bunch of Ghanaian boys dressing completely different
and
parents getting upset. He started a clothing line that people were buying. So I commend him for that, for being able to be himself and, you know, in a community where you're so judged, you know, in the African community, like wearing clothes like that. The funny thing is, my aunt said to me, because we're Fanti and he's Fanti, so my aunt said to me, like the first time his song was on the radio, because his songs are very explicit, like, you know, I mean, he puts it out there, he's like raps like Lil Wayne or whatever, and my auntie was like, oh my God, whose Fanti kid is that on the radio, embarrassing us, like, this boy is so explicit, like, you know what I mean, and he doesn't care. He's himself all the time. He raps in Fanti, yes.
Yeah, but he's on the list because he's not married. So ladies,
and he's successful. He's dropping hits. He just dropped a new song called Makoma. I don't know if you heard it. It's so different.
There's one of his songs that I like. I've seen the video. I'm trying to remember the name.
We were talking about that song, Awa.
Awa.
That's my favorite.
That's a very, very
That is a very good song.
But guess what,
I like
guys?
the song.
Guess who's in that video?
All right, we know you in the video. We have to move on though.
I didn't know.
She was in the music video. You can Google
in the
it. All right, so next on the list, who do we have next on the list?
We have Brian Okwara.
Oh my God, another strong name.
Yes, Nigerians have strong names. And
Oh,
they're
I like
doing
that style.
strong
That's a cute.
things.
Did you have an outfit like that? You had an outfit like that the other
No,
day.
but you had an outfit like that.
I wasn't inspired by him.
But you had an outfit like that with the vest
have
and
an
the
outfit
shirt.
like that.
So why are you coming at me
You know
now?
I do it all. All right, so
He's a very successful
What does
actor.
he do?
He won Mr. Nigeria 2008, and since
Oh.
then he's been doing well. He's been acting in a lot of movies. He's been endorsed by big companies, Mattel. He's
I
president
see
Mattel
he
ambassador.
uses Bobris's cream too.
No, he's not. No, he was born this way.
All right,
Hey,
all right,
hey,
I'm just saying.
Don't come for my
Buddy
Nigerian.
says he was born this way.
Don't come for my Nigerian brother.
Based on what I'm seeing, I'm just saying I'm making an observation.
Brian
If you're
is-
saying it's not,
Brian is like a whole lot of girls are into this guy.
Okay.
He's still single. I wonder why.
Yeah.
You know, people want to know
He
why.
looks
They
good.
want
He
him to get
dresses
married.
well.
So it's
Yeah.
a normal thing. His dress sense, his fashion is wonderful.
Good.
Like he kind of sets the pace. He comes out with a new style. He's the kind of person that takes the odd colors, like the girly colors, puts it on, and makes it look good on a guy.
Yeah.
You said odd colors and pointed
So,
at my
wait,
shirt.
so-
I'm sorry, I don't mean
Ivy,
you. I'm
so
just
I
saying
have
the
a question
girly, no odd color for guys. You know, there's some
No, I
colors that are off.
understand. But I have a question for you though.
Yes.
Would you mind dating a guy that is so into himself like this, that spends more time in the mirror than you? Would you?
How do
would
you know he spends more time in the mirror?
A guy
What are
like
you
that
saying?
dresses and pays attention to details and stuff
Because
like
he's a
that.
fashionista.
But
He's
I
a
understand that, but
fashionista.
most girls are not comfortable.
He's a fashion
no.
icon.
Most girls that I know are not comfortable.
I would not mind because
Some girls
he
are
looks
attracted to
very
this.
handsome.
They want
I
a
feel
man
Hold on,
who looks good.
I feel like
understand
as
that, but I
long
wanna hear what-
as
yeah.
you don't like, it's not 2 hours. As long as it's not too much, and as long as you don't look better than me.
Yeah.
That's better.
The younger me, I didn't mind, but the older me right now, no, I would not date a guy that spends 2 hours in the mirror.
Who
Personally,
spends 2 hours?
I
don't
mean,
No,
men,
they
men
do.
do.
No, they pay
I
attention
just
to
wouldn't.
details.
I think it's better to date a guy that wants to spend 2 hours looking at you, or 2 hours helping you get
I won't
dressed.
say
That's
his name,
true.
but I have a friend back in the school days who spends an hour in the bathroom. A guy.
Yeah. So
An hour
sometimes
to
it could
2
be like,
hours.
what you doing?
Then you just said it. Some people just like looking at themselves and they're like steaming their clothes. I don't
Yeah.
know. It doesn't. I don't mind.
You don't mind it, right?
Some people
You don't
like
mind it?
steaming
All
their
right.
clothes.
So we're gonna move on. Who do we have next on the list?
So next on the list is gonna be number 16, and we have Guilty Beats. Now, Guilty Beats is a producer. He is the man behind a lot of hit songs that we know. I mean, this guy has produced for Efia. He's produced for Mr. Easy, Papi Kojo, Akite Raw, Fuse ODG. I mean, you name it. And he's
done a
behind the
lot.
scene. Yes, he's behind a lot of
looks
dope
very
Ghanaian
focused.
music. Yeah, and he's very low key, so a lot of people don't know who he is. He was just in the new. I think he produced that song, that new Papi Kojo we were just talking about, Makoma,
Makoma.
because he was in the video.
Okay.
And he's single. He's about 27 years old, single, never married,
Since
no
he's,
kids,
since he's
nothing.
low key, you sure he's single? Okay, single is not married, right?
Yeah.
But he might
But
have
correct
someone
me
serious.
if I'm wrong, though. Do you guys think that maybe these successful African black men don't want to get married because they want that grand wedding? Because sometimes they don't want to. They're ready for marriage, but not the cost of it.
There's
No,
so
no,
many reasons.
There's
you can't
so
tell.
many. No, there's so many.
reasons.
If I was a wedding company, I would sponsor a celebrity. I would like, yes, I'll cover everything to show up,
Yeah,
say your vows.
Mhm.
No, that's not
Speaking
it.
of
That's not it?
sponsoring, there was a time, there was a rumor about Linda KG and Don Jazzy about last month because somebody merged their pictures together. And Don Jazzy posted something and Linda KG responded on Twitter and P
That
Square.
would actually be a very
P
nice
Square,
couple.
That would be
you
a
know
nice
what P
couple.
Square
That'd be a
said?
power couple.
Peter of P Square said if Don Jazzy and Linda KG get married, that he will sponsor the whole wedding.
Yeah,
It's not
because
hard.
because that would be. I mean,
That
that
would
would
be
really
bomb.
be amazing.
We'll
That
call
would
them
almost
power
be like
couple. They'll be power couple,
Jay-Z
yeah.
and Beyonce
That would
being
be
married.
Jay-Z and
Yeah,
Beyonce.
yeah.
That's true.
I'm with it. I'm with
So
it.
who do we have next on the list?
We have The Weeknd, number 17.
And he's
Oh.
Ethiopian, right? A lot of people don't know that he's African.
He's Ethiopian. I actually didn't even know that. Well, actually, you know what? I looked at him. I thought he was Ethiopian. He looks like it.
But is he born there?
He was born in Canada.
Oh my God! Thank God you couldn't find an updated picture. Thank God he cut that thing off.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he did. He did.
He's a handsome guy regardless.
But
Oh,
see,
well.
I actually like that. I like when people are different. Like, I have a thing to myself that, like, I always want to be the most awkward, different person in the room.
Says by the
It-
girl wearing sexy red. Are you serious?
Yeah, why you
No,
not wearing
but I'm
rainbow
just
colors?
no, but okay, but you see, I'm the only one with a solid color though, right? You guys all got prints.
What do you mean solid?
I'm
Solid
wearing a
red.
solid
She's-
red,
she's-
while
I
you
mean,
guys
that's
all
good.
have prints.
That's
So
dope.
he's successful.
Yeah.
He's successful. Do you know actually why I like his story? And okay, so he's eligible. I mean, he's dating Selena Gomez, supposedly. I mean, no, actually, not supposedly. He is, but
Yeah.
to me, once again, if you're not married, you're eligible.
Typical African man thing, right? He used to date her
Yeah,
best
because
friend,
this-
and now
this
he's
American-
dating
the
her.
difference between-
Typical African man.
So
No, that's not
ratchet.
typical. Come on,
That
y'all.
is typical African man.
The difference between the Africans and the American celebrities, especially the musicians, they do, I don't know, they just go through a cycle.
I know, it's like
So
incest.
is that common in Africa? It's mostly common here.
What do you
These
mean?
celebrities, like, what's his
only
name?
date
The
each other.
Weeknd dating this one, and next time he's going to be dating the other one.
Okay, but the point that I'm making
Gomez
is
is,
Selena
Justin
Gomez
Bieber's ex,
and
right?
Gigi Hadid. He used to go out with Bella Hadid,
Exactly.
the younger sister.
Yeah.
And Bella Hadid and Selena Gomez were like sisters. They were
Always
literally
in pictures
So
together.
they
that's
were best
typical
friends.
of an African man?
Yes.
It
Can
is?
I tell
Any
you?
other example?
Can I
have
tell
any
you
other
something?
Reference?
Life.
Can I tell you the first time?
Reference.
The first time I went to Ghana for like many years was in 2014. And I've been going to Ghana a lot since then. And here in America, me and my friends, we don't even think of dating someone like an ex. Like, let's say she's my friend.
Exactly.
Like, it's not even an option. Her ex wouldn't even come up to me. I'm just saying within my American friends. I can't speak for everyone else. When I went to Ghana, I had friends who were like trying to hook me up with guys, and then they'll be like, yeah, I used to date with him, but don't worry. And I'm like, what? like where they do that at? So I mean, I can't speak for all African countries, but it looks like in Ghana, it's pretty common that
Oh, in Ghana.
in Ghana,
Oh, okay.
you know,
It's
so
different
In
everywhere.
Ghana. Oh.
yeah, but I'm just
Okay, no
saying,
problem. I
you know,
understand.
that's why
Okay.
I'm saying that it's a typical African man thing to date. I'm
Okay.
not saying it never happens in America.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah. It
anything
does
can
happen
happen.
everywhere.
But it's normal in Ghana for people to hook you up with your exes or whatever.
little-
That's
that's
just
a little
crazy.
awkward.
Very awkward. I was like, girl, bye. Like, what? Like, you used to, no way. Like, get out of here. Never.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to move on to number
18.
18, I believe. And the reason why I asked you whether you prefer a man that spends more time in the mirror was because of this guy right here. The next person on my list is Ray Hush Puppy.
Oh, Hush Puppy, my best friend in my head.
So before I
He is pretty fabulous.
hold
Oh
on.
my God, he's
Before I continue
fantabulous.
with Hush Puppy, can I take a sip?
Hush Puppy
Because
is
there was
so
a reason why
fabulous.
I wanted to be a little shady. That's why I chose this picture with the blouses.
Yeah, the
But
non-glasses of all shirts.
he is Malaysian-based Nigerian philanthropist. He he does a lot of charity works. But we need receipts though. But anyways,
Thank you.
we need receipts for that. But anyway, he's best known for his luxurious spending. I follow him on Snapchat myself. Gucci everything.
I heard
so
it's
females.
Gucci's grandson.
real?
It's not
Gucci,
Gucci.
though?
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
no,
Of
Gucci
course.
is
Red bottom.
everything. He's always in the
It
store.
is.
Me?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I think one of the reasons he might be single is because Hush Puppy is my best friend in my head. And I think maybe when girls meet him, they think the same thing too. I think he'll be the perfect BFF for me. We can go shopping together. We can
Yeah.
chill out at the
Charlie's
nice
face.
hotels. Like I wouldn't want to date him as on a
but
boyfriend
honestly,
level.
what does he do for a living?
Are you
Oh, he's a
asking me?
businessman.
Yeah,
he's
well,
a businessman.
me
He's an
too.
entrepreneur.
Okay, I
Me
meet a lot of
too.
businessmen.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
business?
but he
What
runs
business?
businesses. He has he
You
like
want me to
a
tell
lot
you?
of
You
Nigerian
want me to
men.
tell you what he does for a living?
What does he do?
You really want me to tell
I
you?
want to know. I didn't want to
Okay,
know.
I'll tell you. Let's sip first. Everybody.
No, we can sip. That's fine.
Cheers.
Cheers to
What
Hush
does he
Puppy.
do for a living?
Are you ready for this?
Hush Puppy, what do you do for a living?
Hush Puppy is a
Charlie, do you
businessman.
want what business?
He
No.
sells houses, he sells cars.
No,
he
let me
gives
tell you-
away
let me tell you
money.
how it
He's a
all started.
Everybody's
businessman.
a
Let me tell you a
businessman.
regular story. You
Yeah.
know, so one day in the streets of Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
He's
He
a
was
drug
walking-
trafficker if he's in
No, he
Malaysia.
is
Can I
Nah.
say something now?
He is not.
Have you trafficked any drug for him?
I'm just
is
saying,
not.
Malaysia,
He was in the street.
Nigerian.
Nah.
Malaysia, listen attentively. This is how Hush Puppy made his money. Are you ready for this?
I'm
Yes.
ready.
So one day, on a beautiful Friday morning,
Okay.
Hush Puppy was walking down the street of Malaysia, somewhere in Malaysia. He went to the gym. And since then, he stopped the gym after that day. So he was walking down, and there was a Chinese man that stopped him by the road. The man was driving an Escalade, according to him. And the man asked him his name and what he does and everything. He said he's a Nigerian boy, still struggling, trying to make ends meet. And the man just fell for him and gave him a box of money.
Jesus Christ, I need to
Where
find
they
I need
do
to
that
meet
at?
a man like that.
If you
Where
excuse
did you
me,
get
can I finish?
No, you've done.
him
You've
finish.
done.
I feel like the story is finished.
I want to hear that.
I don't want to hear anything.
I want to
else.
get and then what? And then he turned that
And
money
the man
into
gave him the box of money, and the man just left. So he was like, he was speechless. He didn't know what to do. He went back to his friends. He told them, they said, "Don't open it. It's a bomb. Don't open it. It's a bomb." You know, stuff like that. It's human parts. They didn't know what to do. There was no code. It was just a box. All you need to do was.
Open it.
Oh, it was a
Open it.
suitcase.
And it was money.
Yeah.
Can you?
And guess what? He opened it, and all he saw was US dollars.
wow.
Okay, let me tell you how he made his money. If that's the story, let's finish that
No,
story.
no, it's not. Can you confirm it?
No, let's continue this story. Do you know how he made his money? Do you know why that Chinese man in Malaysia gave him that money?
Why?
It's because he took drugs, swallowed, then he pushed
That's what
out
you
the
heard?
drugs.
Oh, you're just making
and
it up.
then-
That's
no,
what you heard?
That's
No,
what
no,
I.
no, no.
If he can
Hush
say that
Puppy
story,
doesn't
I
do
can say mine.
Listen,
Hush doesn't do drugs. He doesn't do drugs.
He don't- I don't
He
think
didn't
he
do
does.
it. He swallowed it and got paid for
I
it.
know what he does. He doesn't do drugs.
I am
Yeah.
all about positiveness. And I hate to believe any of these stories or any of these rumors out there. He's a businessman. I respect him. He's doing a lot for the community. And I don't know how he made his money, but if he says he's a businessman, I believe he's a businessman. I mean, there are people that start with $20 and turn $20 into $2 million. We
Those
can't sit
people,
here
though-
and be mad.
No, no,
when
no,
he
no, no.
No,
doubled
nobody's
down.
I'm not
mad. Nobody's
I just
mad.
told you how he made his money.
Yeah,
I know what you guys
nobody's
are
mad.
talking about.
So I believe in Hush Puppy. Keep doing your thing. You're my BFF in my head. I want to go shopping together. Like,
Hush Puppy, please
let's
don't
fix
hit
this
her
thing
up.
out.
Anyway.
I want to hang out with you. That hotel that he hangs out in Dubai with the private pool.
Dubai, Malaysia.
You know what
I
I mean?
also had- I
I've
also
never
had-
been to Dubai, and
He's
I
on
want
the
to go.
list.
He's
So,
my
shut
BFF
up.
in my head.
He's on the list.
Look
Shut-
at how fashionable he is. Look at
He's
that blouse. I
Honestly,
borrowed that
that
We
blouse.
have to move. We have to move on, guys. So he's on that list. If anybody out there you're interested in this type, go for it. Next on the list.
Guy or girl, you can still try your luck.
Yes, I believe that.
I know what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe that too. You could go ahead. Who's the
Oh.
next on the list?
Oh, number 19.
Yes.
Flavor.
Flavor.
He goes by the name Flavor. And when you see him, it's a
Ooh, I
flavor.
never knew he looked like that.
Isn't the guy? Isn't
He's fine.
I
Wait,
never knew.
he's
I've never seen
Flavor,
him
not
looking
but
like
yeah.
that.
he's the one with the Ashawo song, right?
I wish I
Yo, he's
That-
on Ashawo if he's still not married.
Listen. I know that guy turned a multi-millionaire off that song. That song has been a hit song for like 5 years.
They still play
Over
it
5 years.
on
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah.
On radio.
Radio, they
It's a
played
bomb
at
song.
Caribbean parties. They played
Yeah.
at white people parties, Asian
The
parties.
funny thing is that Flavor started his career as a band member. He was the drummer.
Oh, I
he
didn't know that.
He never knew he was going to sing. He was just in the band and he was a drummer.
What made him start singing then?
After a while, the band wanted to, part ways, and there was a time they went for a gig, and the person who was supposed to sing was not there. He took it up himself, took
and
the
he
bold
did
step,
so well.
and his
Wow.
vocals was.
He's
in fact,
very-
Flavor owns the East.
He's very
in
talented.
Nigeria.
When I went to One
Okay.
Night Africa last year, he was my favorite.
And
With
I think he's there to for
He's
the
a
for the
performer.
next one
he's a
that you're
performer.
doing.
He, like the
He's
live
really
band was
good.
great. Like I had the most fun when he came on stage.
And he
That's
does
amazing.
live. So
Yes,
that's because
live.
he has experience of live
Yes.
band. He doesn't do DJ track 2.
Doesn't he have
He
dreads
does
right
live
now?
band.
He does have dreads.
He,
Yeah.
he pushed
Usually-
it to the side on this picture.
He
No,
usually,
in this picture, it looks like he has a
doesn't have
haircut.
dreads at
Yeah.
all.
He has his dreads don't start from the front.
Yeah, it starts
starts
from the back. It
He
does.
has about 20 strands, I
Yeah.
think. So it's very little, but it's long.
I'm surprised that you found this picture because all the pictures, every time I ever see Flavor, he has dreads and then he has he has a shirt like this, but it's all the way open down to here.
I know Flavor. I've heard the name. I know the song,
song.
but I couldn't put a face to the name in the song.
Wow.
till
He's
today.
very
He's
fine.
dope.
Yeah,
Can we
he
move on
is.
to number 20 on the list?
The
So
final
we're-
one.
So we're gonna do the last, which is number 20, but he's definitely not the least. And I don't know if underrated is the right word to use for him, but I think maybe because we live in America, we don't speak about this guy as much. But I think that we need to speak more about him because I would say that I saw his videos, and I think you were telling me the
Yeah.
same thing
Here.
on Revolt and on MTV before WizKid.
Long
Before
ago.
WizKid was on, I mean, for years now. And that's going to be Fuse ODG,
Wow.
the
Yeah.
Zonto master. He
The king of
definitely,
Azonto.
Azonto.
yes, he definitely is. I think in 2012 or 2013, his Azonto song went
Blew up.
viral.
Yeah,
It went global.
It did go global.
It was one of the first dance videos where they just shot it in random streets in London,
And
and he
it's-
had Tiffany on it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an amazing song. Why he's so eligible to me is I like guys that look good, but what really, really turns me on is guys with smarts.
With
and
brains.
and he is. I mean, he's been doing Tina. He has a thing
Yeah,
that he
Tina.
calls Tina.
Yeah, this
and
is
it-
the new Africa.
and he's been doing One Africa before we were saying One Africa. Like he's been uniting Africa and promoting I don't know if he owns a stake in this company, but he talks about it all the time. It's a Barbie doll company that focuses on black Barbie dolls dressed in African clothes. Wow, that's bomb.
Oh yeah, he's a part of it.
I'm
I've seen
not
that as well.
sure
It's so
because he's always
beautiful.
talking about it.
Black Barbie dolls on fabrics, African fabrics. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's so
I've seen that before.
He does a lot
And
of
he's a part of
charity work. He promotes kids. I mean, this guy is really amazing. And
But why is
and
he
I think
still
he
single,
stays
though?
low key. He really stays low key. He does a lot, but he doesn't like brag about it. He's not really out there, but
pretty cool.
he's definitely very, very eligible.
Does he have kids?
He doesn't. And you know what's
Wow.
funny? Do you know how you link artists with other females? I've never heard of him being linked with
Other female.
with other females.
He's not an Ashawo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
basically.
will never I've never, and I've met him. He was like nice, humble, oh my God, he's really just a beautiful person and we need to celebrate him more.
That's
Definitely.
true.
Thank you guys so much. The list, amazing. If you guys out there have any other bachelors that we didn't mention, please feel free and write it in the comments.
Or any other topics that they would like, any other countdowns that they would like us to
definitely.
do. Yep.
Until then, you're watching MinaTV. This is African Black Say.
ABS.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.